Boy, you can't outsmart the devil. The devil is super cunning and super deceitful, you heard me? So I just got this sense of urgency, bro, about trying to do as much as I can and trying to impact people. Because once you expose people to the truth one time, they never forget the truth.
It's Boost Radio with your boy Scooda. We have the legend in the making, Dee-1 here. How you feeling? First of all, how are you feeling today, man?
Bro, I feel pretty amazing, bro. I hope that don't sound like I'm bragging. Like, I just feel amazing. It's all by God's grace.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, one thing I've seen from your journey is that you have just so much knowledge. You have so much information that God has bestowed upon you. Like, tell us something that kind of went into your life and you was like, you know what? I really know that God is really speaking to me right now.
I knew that God was speaking to me when I started to achieve success by the world's standards, but when something still didn't feel like that's what success was supposed to feel like.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized God is showing me, look, the world is satisfied with a very temporal level of success. Something that's temporary, something that's surface level, something that you can feel in the moment. Instant gratification. Yeah. But the delayed gratification that comes from doing work that's gonna have eternal consequences to it, that's something that God showed me, so it let me know, like, oh, don't brag on none of this success here, because ultimately it's going to be measured by how many people are you able to help get in heaven with you when your life is over with.
Absolutely.
And that revelation came real early in my career. The first time I ever went viral was in 2010. You heard me? I was a middle school math teacher right before that, right?
Okay.
So go from teaching middle school to stop being a teacher to music video called J50 and Weezy. It goes viral online. And matter of fact, Sway was one of the people who was playing it on MTV2 and MTV Jams at the time. And something about all that fame and all that attention still felt like this ain't nothing if God don't get the glory from it.
That's good.
And I'm glad that God checked me to where people in my city and in my neighborhood started to, exalt me and revere me as like a big dog. But God was like, it really ain't nothing. It ain't impressive if I'm not getting the glory from it. So the fact that happened early, it prepared me for more and more success, because I know how to take the success and throw God the alley-oop every time.
That's what's up. And it's very vital to understand to give it back to God, because a lot of people will keep it, they'll hold it, and then they'll use it for later, but you give it straight to God. And one thing, when I've been following you, you really rep your city. Like, that's really, like, how important is it for you to not only give back to other people, but to your city, because you do a lot in your city.
For sure. So New Orleans is a city that you can't deny a person from New Orleans when you see them. We have a presence about us because we had to survive through so much just to get to the point where this smile that you see on our face, we had to earn these smiles, bro. So that's why I rep New Orleans, because New Orleans ain't always been good to me, bro. New Orleans was a place where I learned a lot of hard life lessons, and I learned to smile despite the things that I went through. You feel me? So I rep my city because I pray for my city deep down, and I want better for my city. You know what I mean? I can acknowledge how beautiful it is, but there's a lot of things about it that it's like, bro, our perspective and our mentality is just, is worldly. It's worldly, bro. And at this point, I love that I'm the bridge between I'm really this, but I'm really that. I'm really New Orleans, but I'm really eternal. I'm really God's child.
Yes, sir.
That was just placed in New Orleans to where I'm not going to be a product of my environment. I'm going to make my environment a product of me.
Ooh, I love that. I love that.
And that's why I got to rep it, because it's like, if I wanted to disown it, like, I could be like, oh, I'm bigger than just a local artist now. Like, I ain't even got to tell nobody where I'm from. But it's like, no, I love my city because I have a heart for my city and I want to see the best for it.
So real quick, last thing I want to ask. In the season of life that you're in right now, what God is doing and God is working on you, what could you speak to what God is revealing to you in this season right now in your life?
God is revealing how temporary all of our lives are, and we should have a sense of urgency about doing his work. Some people literally map their life out and they be like, I'm going to just do me till I'm like in my mid-40s, and then I'm going to start, I know God's word and I believe it, but I'm going to start trying to obey God's word when I get a little older. Some people really try to outsmart the devil. Boy, you can't outsmart the devil.
No.
The devil is super cunning and super deceitful, you heard me? So I just got this sense of urgency, bro, about trying to do as much as I can and trying to impact people. Because once you expose people to the truth one time, they never forget the truth.
Absolutely.
Even if they ignore the truth, even if they try to act like they didn't hear it or don't obey it immediately, they never forget it. So use these opportunities on the microphone, on interviews, to plant seeds that let people know that God is expecting more from us.
Absolutely.
And he ain't expecting me to gain your gifts and start walking in your lane. He's expecting me to just embrace the gifts he gave me and walk in my lane. That takes a lot of pressure off of us, bro. I only feel pressure in life when I'm trying to be somebody that I was never designed to be. So that's it, bro. I feel like I figured out the cheat code, dog. And it's called the G-O-D code. You heard me?
G-O-D code.
The cheat code is the G-O-D code, bro. That's it. Life is really simple, bro. We make it complex because of our egos, because of negative peer pressure, and because of a reward system that's been set up to reward sin and evil and debauchery. You heard me? I ain't falling for it, though. I ain't going. I'm smarter than that. And my people are smarter than that.
Yes, sir. Man, well, I appreciate you taking the time. I love where your heart is. I love that your posture is towards God, towards God's people, and learning more about him. And I just pray that God continues to bless you, God continues to elevate you, and reveal more things to you so that you can help, carrying out his message, man. God bless you, bro.
Man, thank you, my brother. That boy stay strapped.
Stay strapped. It's Boost Radio.